Welcome back to our language buddies out there. Welcome to our new lesson for this week. We are now at week 4 of your lesson for quarter 2 in English, grade 4. So, for this week, we're going to talk about recognizing tone and mood in interpreting meaning, using facial expressions and gestures, and expressing meaning. So, let's have our learning objectives for this week. One is use tone and mood appropriately for one's purpose, context, and target audience. So this one is informal. Number two, use appropriate nonverbal cues for clarity of context, purpose, and meaning. So using facial expressions and using gestures. So for day one, okay, let's have a short review. So as we go back, I'm going to ask you, okay, so think of the ways on how to say or express the following ideas without using words. So you want to say yes. Okay, you want to stop someone. You are happy. You approve of something. You are sad. You are bored. You disagree. And you feel cold. Okay, so next. So, can you think of other examples of nonverbal cues, particularly gestures and facial expressions? So, why do you think we need to understand nonverbal cues? Okay, so let's try to answer that one. So, we need to understand, okay, nonverbal cues. Okay, so because they help us interpret true meaning behind people's words, sometimes what the person says and what they show through gestures, facial expressions, or tone may not match. Understanding these signals prevents misunderstanding. So, nonverbal cues also allow us to connect better with others, show empathy, and respond appropriately in conversation. Okay, they especially, um, how do you say that? Um, okay, so especially in building trust, showing respect, and strengthening relationships, since much of communication is expressed without words. In short, recognizing nonverbal cues helps us become more effective and sensitive communicators. Okay, so all right. So next, we have here a signal quiz. So you're going to identify the meaning of the given nonverbal cues. So tapping fingers or feet. So what does it mean? So is it relaxation, impatience, or need of privacy? Making an eye contact, scowling or frowning, nodding while listening. So what does it mean? Okay, so for number one, it's B. Okay, it's being impatient. Okay, it's like parang nagmamadali ka na, parang gusto mo nang matapos, for example. Okay, for number two, making an eye contact is letter C. Okay, showing interest. Okay, number three, scowling or frowning, it's letter B, indicates frustration. And of course, nodding while listening, it means that you understand what the person is saying. Okay, so now let's talk about tone. It refers to the author's attitude or feelings toward the subject matter or the reader. It can be expressed through the author's choice of words, descriptions, and the overall writing style. So, meaning to say, it tells us the author's attitude in the story. So, for example, serious, playful, or caring. Okay, so that is example of the tone of the story. Okay, next we have the mood. Okay, mood is the emotional atmosphere or feeling that the text evokes in the reader. It is often created through the author's tone, setting in the events in the story. So, mood is how the story makes the reader feel. Okay, so did the story make you feel happy? Does it make you feel sad, gloomy, nervous, hopeful, or angry? Okay, so that is mood. Okay, so for day two, let's develop and deepen our understanding. So, how about, okay, let's have an activity. Okay, so you're going to identify the mood. So we have here, I think, 5. Okay, number 1, Yunhei was nervous and excited to start her new school. Okay, so what does it mean? Is she calm, worried, relieved, or content? Okay, number 2, the kids on the bus made fun of Yunhei's name. Okay, is it hurtful, amusing, friendly, or exciting? Number 3, Yunhei decided not to introduce herself to her class until she picked an American name. Okay, is it she feels or does she feel uncertain, confident, excited, or determined. Okay, for number four, Yunhei told her mom she feels she needs to have an American name to belong and not to be different. Is she insecure, happy, carefree, or satisfied? And number five, I already got a Korean name. Mr. Kim helped me choose. Okay, is it anxious, satisfied, insecure, or happy? Okay, so now let's have some different scenarios. Okay, and let's discuss how you're going to communicate with each situation. So, number one, or scenario one, comforting a friend who failed a test. Your friend is feeling down because they just received a failing grade on an important test. They are usually good student and this failure has really upset them. Now, what words of encouragement and support can you offer? Okay, so you can say it's okay. One test doesn't define you. Or you've always been hardworking and I know you'll do better next time. Or you can also say, I can help you review. We'll get through this together. Now, how can you show empathy and understanding without looking down on the person? Okay, so you can listen to them without interrupting. Say things like, I understand how disappointed you feel. And share time when you also struggle to show they are not alone. Now, how would you keep a friendly tone to make your friend feel better? So speak gently and kindly with a warm smile. Use positive and encouraging words. Maybe add a little humor to enlighten or to lighten the mood, but without making fun of the mistake. So, of course, we can help our friend, especially kapag upset na upset talaga siya because halimbawa talagang nag-review siya at hindi niya inasahan na ganun yung kanya magiging score. So, let's respect yung kanilang nararamdaman and try not to offend them. So, kumbaga, aluin natin sila, i-comfort, at the same time, i-uplift yung kanilang spirit, hindi ba? But then, of course, let's also try to respect yung kanilang nararamdaman. Okay, so for scenario 2, so inviting someone to a casual gathering, you are planning a casual get-together to your house this weekend, and you want to invite a classmate you have recently become friends with. Now, so what language would you use to keep the invitation relaxed and friendly? So you can say, hey, a few of us are hanging out at my place this weekend. Or we're just planning something chill, snacks, games, and music. Now, how would you show excitement without being too pushy? It would be awesome if you could come. No pressure, but I think you'd have fun. A smile, use a cheerful tone, but give them space to decide. And number three, how would you provide the details? For example, the time, place, etc. in a casual yet clear manner. So, it's this Saturday at 4 p.m. at my house near the park. I'll text you the address. Or we'll probably hang out until around 8, but you can come and go whenever you want. Okay, so we have next. Okay, scenario 3, apologizing for a minor mistake. So you accidentally, okay, put the hot chocolate on your friend's book. So natapon siguro yung hot chocolate dun sa favorite book mo. It's not severely damaged, but she was pretty fond of it. Okay, so how would you apologize informally? Oh no, I'm really sorry. I spilled on your book. My bad, I didn't mean to mess it up. Now, what kind of tone would help you seem sincere but not overly dramatic? Okay, use a gentle and honest tone, not too serious but clearly showing regret. So keep an eye contact and maybe a small apologetic smile to show you truly care. And how might you offer to make up for the mistake in a friendly way? So let me try to clean it for you. I can replace it or treat you a snack to make up for it. Or next time, hot chocolates on me. Okay, so light humor to ease the tension. Okay, scenario 4. Okay, sharing exciting news. You just found out that you won a free cake in your school canteen and you want to share the news with your best friend. Now, how can you convey your excitement and happiness informally? So use a cheerful, energetic tone and big facial expressions, a wide smile, maybe even jumping a little. Start with something fun like, guess what just happened? Okay, so number 2, what words and phrases would you use to match the enthusiastic mood? No way, I can't believe it. I actually won. Okay, this is the best day ever. Free cake, can you believe it? Okay, how would you keep the conversation lively and engaging? So, share the details with excitement. They just called my name at the canteen raffle. Or invite your friend in, come with me later, I'll share it with you. Okay, so or you can add humor or playful gestures. So, looks like today is my lucky cake day. Alright, and last we have scenario 5. Okay, asking for help with homework. So, you are struggling with a math assignment and you need some help from a classmate who understands the material well. Okay, so how would you ask for help in a way that's informal and friendly? So for example, hey, I'm stuck on this math problem. Mind helping me out? Or are you really good at this topic? Can you explain it to me? Now, what would you use to show that you're genuinely interested in learning and not just looking for easy answers? So use a curious and respectful tone. Ask questions, listen carefully, and show you want to understand. So, example, I really want to learn how to do it step by step, not just the answer. Now, how can you express gratitude in advance while keeping the mood light? Hey, thanks a lot. I owe you one. You're a lifesaver. I'll treat you to a snack after. Smile, keep your voice warm, and maybe add a little humor to show appreciation. Okay, so for days 3 and 4, you're going to analyze verbal cues or non-verbal cues. So you can watch this, it's a less than minute video, okay, about non-verbal communication. So as you can see, just by looking at the picture, okay, almost 3 of the 5 people are looking at their watch. So what does it mean if someone is looking at their watch while someone is talking? Or for example, nakikipag-usap ka sa kaibigan mo and then yung kaibigan mo ay tingin ng tingin sa kanyang orasan. So ano kaya ang pwede niyang ipaabot sa'yo, no? So parang, can we just stop muna for a while because I have something to do. So parang yun yung gusto niyang i-convey. So parang it's getting late, masyado nang mahaba yung ating pag-uusap. So we can have it in another day. Or for example, sa pila, no? Kapag for example, given this picture, okay, and then kapag pinanood nyo na yung video, makikita nyo na they are what? Nagsistart na silang ma-frustrate at mairita and being impatient kasi ang tagal na nakapila and nothing is happening. Ano ba yung problema? Bakit hindi umuusad ang pila? Okay, so same goes with the questions here. So what do you think is happening in the video or in the picture? How can you tell how people are feeling? And what did you notice about their faces and hands? No, sa mukha pa lang makikita mo na nakabusangot na, hindi na maipintay yung mukha nila, hindi na pantay yung kilay nila, no, papunta na sa iba't ibang direksyon. Now, why do you think they use those expressions or gestures? So, hindi man nila sinasabi pero pinapakita na nila sa iyo na naiirita na sila at naiinip na sila sa tagal ng pila. Okay, now so nonverbal cues, gestures, and body language are powerful parts of communication because they add meaning to words and help express emotions more clearly. A smile, nod, or hand movement can show friendliness, respect, or excitement even without speaking. They make conversations more engaging and help people connect better. These nonverbal signals are also important in preventing misunderstandings. When our words match our tone and actions, our message becomes clearer. Nonverbal communication is especially useful when language is a barrier, as simple gestures like a wave, a thumbs up, or a shrug can easily convey meaning. In short, nonverbal cues strengthen communication by supporting and clarifying what we say. Alright, so if you have any questions, okay, that you would like to ask, so feel free to comment down below and I'll try to answer back as much as possible. Okay, if not, you can just simply ask your teacher if you find something that is confusing to you. Okay, so this is Teacher Isa. I would really like to say thank you so much for being with me and I hope to see you again in week 5. So thank you and bye-bye.